Good evening. I am Haribabu, an advocate practicing at High Court for the state of Telangana at Hyderabad. I have started this web series to bring to the notice of the listeners all the provisions of Indian Constitution, highlighting wherever they were misused, misunderstood, misapplied during the last 75 years. However, taking digressions here and there, I have also been commenting on contemporary conflicting issues so that it won't be a boredom for the listeners. Today, I will come before you with one such contemporary conflicting issue relating to installing of the statue of S.P. Balasubrahmanyam in the premises of Ravindra Bharathi in Hyderabad. The state government has decided to install a statue in Ravindra Bharathi, whereas some Telangana activists agitating against that, they went to the extent of threatening even to dismantle the statue. I request you comment your opinion whether it should be installed in Ravindra Bharathi and elsewhere in Telangana, or we should desist from installing the statue of the artist singer S.P. Balasubrahmanyam. We know he was awarded Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan posthumous, and he sung in 16 Indian languages of about 50,000 songs. Some listeners may prejudge me as a Andhra favorite, but the truth is that I have participated in Telangana movement for 3 years, having realized that secessionist movements are not good for the Telugu people. I have quit that party. Having visited the Basara Jnana Saraswati temple, I got epiphany that I should work not for a constituency, not for a district, not for a state. I should work for the country and the whole humanity. Telangana was a rich state endowed with a very enjoyable weather, and Andhra people were coming into Telangana for employment even before independence. Andhra area was part of Madras state. With sacrifice of Potti Sri Ramulu, Andhra state was formed in 1953, Kurnool as its capital. In 1956, a scheme of linguistic states, both the Telugu states were united with Hyderabad as capital. In 1952 itself, Telangana people undertook a movement called Non-Mulki Go Back. Mulki means a person who resides in Telangana for 14 years is only entitled for employment in Telangana. Others are not. Again in 1969, Jaitelangana movement was started by Marri Chennareddy, a politician from Congress party, forming a political party as Telangana Praja Samiti. However, the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi prevailed. Later, he became also Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. But nearly 369 young students have died in that movement. They could not be returned to their parents. Thereafter, everybody forgot about those who died in the movement. In 1972, somebody has filed a case in Hyderabad High Court challenging the validity of Mulki rules. The Honorable High Court ruled in favor of validity of Mulki rules. They preferred appeal to the Supreme Court, which also confirmed the judgment of the Honorable High Court. Thus led to jaiandhra movement. In jaiandhra movement, all big leaders have participated. Kankani Venkatratnam Naidu, B.V. Subbareddy, Vasanta Nageswarrao, Gautu Lachanna, Tenneti Vishwanathan, M. Venkaya Naidu, Y.S. Rajshekar Reddy, and N. Chandrababu Naidu. Again, the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi interfered and advised P.V. Narasimha Rao, who was the Chief Minister by that time. He was hardly about 10 months Chief Minister by that time. He was asked to resign as a compromising policy, and in his place, Jalagam Vengal Rao was sworn in as the Chief Minister of combined Andhra Pradesh. and Indira Gandhi reduced the Mulki conditions from 15 years to 4 years. That way, Jaiandhra movement was subsided. After that, it was only in 2001, with the help of Ponda Lakshman Bapuji, ideological support of Professor Jayashankar, Kalakuntla Chandrasekhar Rao, popularly known as KCR, has taken over the reins of Jaitelangana movement in 2001. The result of this movement is formation of separate Telangana on June 2nd, 2014. In this agitation, again, nearly 1,000 youth have become martyrs. This is what happens in any political movement. People should be on their guard. Politics and social reform are two different things. These political fights demand blood, young blood. It is the same even in those days of monarchies and even in the present days of democracies. Political agitations demand young blood. People should be on their guard. I wanted to discuss the legal and constitutional aspects, demands for bifurcation of their states. At the outset, I would like to tell you reorganization of states in the country is done against the constitution. And these movements for bifurcation of their own state are born out of constitutional ignorance. In terms of the constitution, Article 3 states that the parliament, which includes the president, has power to divide any state, change its name, boundaries, extent, and status. Article 4 says that it shall not be treated as a constitutional amendment, making such kind of reorganization of states easier. Unfortunately, Indian politicians, seeing this Article 3, which empowers the parliament to bifurcate the states into states or union territories, they are going on bifurcating the states. Article 3 only empowers the parliament to bifurcate the change, the extent, name, boundaries, and status of states. But how to do it is contained in Article 55, 81, and 170. Article 3 is only an empowering article. It does not speak of the procedure how to bifurcate states. How to reorganize states is contained in Article 55, 81, and 170. They say that each state shall have, as far as practicable, equal opportunity, equal representation in electing the President of India. And they clearly postulate that each state, as far as practicable, shall have equal number of population, equal number of MLAs, equal number of MLAs, and that the population represented by each MLA and MP should be proportionally, as far as possible, equal. If you make unequal states, bigger states will command more importance and smaller states get lesser importance in the parliament or the national affairs. That means demand to bifurcate their state is this constitutional ignorance. I told you Article 4 says that it shall not be a constitutional amendment to organize the states, because Indian constitutional scheme is such that census should be conducted every 10 years. They were first conducted in 1951, and based on that elections were conducted in 1952. It says that census shall be conducted every 10 years and states shall be reorganized, and the seats of MLAs and MPs readjusted every 10 years. To facilitate this, to make this as easy is an easy task, Article 4 is introduced to say that it shall not be treated as a constitutional amendment. So just a majority decision is sufficient. Article 55 says that if you have to bifurcate the states in an unequal scale, that resolution has to be sanctioned by at least 50% of the assemblies in the country. You can understand how much stress and importance was given to keep all the states on an equal scale as regards population, MLAs, MPs, and their power in electing the ruler of this country, namely the President of India. In these fights for division of the state, leaders treat the youth as fighting cocks, regardless of their lives and mercy. In this background, I demand that India should be once again reorganized. Organization of states into linguistic states was a blunder. People are fighting in the name of language. We can see it in Delhi, Madras, Maharashtra, and even Telangana, and between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. I pray to God, let epiphany devolve on the administration of India to understand the constitution and treat all the states as far as practicable on an equal scale. Otherwise, equality becomes a mire enshrined in the constitution. Now, please tell me, in the backdrop of Jaiandhra movement and Jaitelangana movements, now please tell me whether the statue of SP Balasubrahmanyam should be installed in Ravindrabharathi or not. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video. I request you to please subscribe, share and comment on my videos. I'll be glad to reply to your worthy comments.